There is something that I'm worried about right now that currently at the moment has got me awake at night, pacing the pub, drinking, thinking, living in a permanent world of worry. It's a threat to you and me. And it's not the Pope gone mental, bonkers mental, German. It's not the Taliban, it's not Al-Qaeda, it's not the asteroid, it's not global warming, it's not the debt crisis, it's not the government, none of those things. It's something else, clear and present danger to you and me. Something, if we're not careful, a disaster we're going to sleepwalk into. The edge of a cliff on the precipice that we're stood on right now. A thing that will affect all of us, could end up in the end of humanity. And I am, of course, talking about the immediate threat to you and me from animals with hands. Steve, you run a hotel, you make beds, yeah? A chimp could do that. You'll be out of work. Yeah, the Ford Focus could be assembled by an orangutan. F***ing face it, mate. Yeah, anyone can eat pies. It doesn't have to be it. Animals with hands, they are the threat to you and me right now. Chimps, monkeys, gibbons, baboons, monkeys, orangutans, lemurs. Now, obviously, we don't have any of those creatures in this country. We don't. But we do have an enemy within. A creature lurking, an animal with hands everywhere. In your garden, in your park, in the woodlands, in the forests, in the fields, and I'm of course talking about squirrels. Shifty little f***ers, aren't they? Yeah, and I'm worried because right now this country, I've thought about this a lot, I've drunk on this problem a lot. This country is vulnerable right now because the Queen is a little old lady, isn't she? Yeah, she could easily, if ambushed, if they time it right, if ambushed by 4, 5 squirrels, she could easily be overpowered and replaced by fucking squirrels who would then run the country and lead us into disaster. It could happen. She's an old lady. She's frail. Yeah. Say she goes for a walk in the gardens of Buckingham Palace unaccompanied. Yeah. Maybe there's a 6th squirrel feigning injury. Like that. Her Majesty, overwhelmed with British compassion for tiny woodland animals, goes to help the squirrel. She's bounced by the other 5. Ambushed, Prince Philip doesn't hear her cries for help. She has her brains bashed in with a hazelnut. Philip, no. Like that. 4 or 5 squirrels, they strip her of her clothes. Don't think about it. They strip her of her clothes. Don't think about it. You're thinking about it, aren't you? They strip her of her clothes. Yeah, and then the 4 or 5 squirrels stand each other's shoulders, wrap the royal robes of state around themselves, plonk the crown on top, go back into Buckingham Palace, and the world f***ing takeover begins. Now, I've thought about this. Yeah, I've given this a lot of thought. And as a result, I've developed a thing called squirrel drill. Now, squirrel drill's dead simple. What I do, every time I see a squirrel, I stop whatever I'm doing. Right, whether it's pouring a pint, opening a packet of crisps for someone, preparing a ploughman's, getting a drink off the optics, or making mad, passionate love with Maria in dressing room 2. Whatever I'm doing. I told you I was going to try and sort this out. Whatever I'm doing, right, I stop, point at the squirrel, and I shout, "Oi! Oi, you little bastard! I'm on to you!" Like that. And the squirrel panics with shock, drops his nut, squeals, and runs off. His confidence shattered, his plans for world domination crushed. Now, at the moment, I'm the only person doing this. It's attracted more than my fair share of strange looks. So what I'm going to do, right, I've helped the lads with some chat-up technique. What I'm going to do now is teach you all squirrel drill. So we can be the first line of defence to prevent Planet of the fucking Squirrels. Right? And for this, I'm going to need your help, Nick. I've done you a favour. I've done you a favour, chatter. Up you come, join me on stage. Round of applause for Nick. Up you come. Then through, big fella. Up you come, up the stairs. Quick as you can. Up you come, young man. Get it, come on, get him on stage. Come on, you bastard. That's it. Welcome. Welcome, mate. You all right? Yeah, good. You look very relaxed. There's 3,500 people wondering what the f*** you're doing up here. Yeah. But that's good. Yeah, chill. Yeah, yeah. Good, excellent. Now, tell me, we've not met before, have we, Nick?
No.
No, okay. Right. Have you ever done any acting of any kind? No. Have you done any, nativity, nothing like that?
No.
You ever done any scampering?
No.
Shouldn't be a problem. Now, We're going to get you in it because what I want you to do is be a squirrel for me. Huh? Okay? Now, just imagine you're holding a big nut in front of you like that. Yeah. That's fucking good, isn't it? He's good. This boy's really good. Go on. That's fantastic, mate. Yeah? They love it. They love it. You're brilliant, right? Okay, now scamper about a bit. See if you can scamper. Go on. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's brilliant. Right, don't give Steve a dirty look. You don't like that hotel. Go on. Yeah. You're fucking brilliant, mate. He's brilliant, isn't he? Yeah. Now, tell you what. I'm just gonna help you out. I'm just gonna help you out. Just get you a little prop to help you out. Here you go. It's a giant acorn. There goes a giant acorn. Here you go. Yeah, not like that, Owen. Like that. There you go. Right, trying to go on. God, it's fantastic. Right. Okay. So, if you're really into this, I'm loving it. Yeah. You're doing a brilliant job. Now, what we're going to do is squirrel drill. Now, what's going to happen is we're all going to talk amongst ourselves, right? Yeah? You're going to be off there, and you're going to come scampering on the stage. Yeah. Yeah? Minding your own squirrely business. Yeah. Yeah. Thinking about global domination. Right? Yeah. You'll scamper down stage looking for somewhere to bury the nut. Yeah. You'll spot Steve, you'll give him a dirty fucking look. Yeah. You'll scamper about a bit more, and then suddenly we're all going to spot you, yeah? Point at you and shout, "Oi! Oi, you little bastard! We're on to you!" Like that. Then you're going to do a really loud scream, like a high-pitched squeal, drop the nut and run back off again. You up for this?
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant. Here we go. Right. Okay, Nick, over you go. In the wings. Right, okay. Right, here we go. Right. So you got it, it's oi, you little bastard, we're on to you. Yeah, you got that? Yeah, here we go. Right, okay. Everybody, talk amongst yourselves. So, Maria, what sexual positions do you like? I like that sexual position too. Excellent, brilliant. Blah, blah, blah. Get the fucking, yeah, where are they? Okay, Nick, go. Here he comes. Fucking beautiful. For Nick there. Mate, that was fucking beautiful. Nick there. Come here. I'm so alone. Go on, go and sit. You just helped save the world, mate. You just helped save the fucking world. You just helped save the world. Now look, Preston, I know the red ones were here first. But I'm not racist about squirrel. I fucking hate all of them. Now, the point is, so that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about squirrels, as well as all the other stuff. And there are some pessimistic people out there who say, well, what's the point in saving the world anyway? What's the fucking point? Mankind's not worth it. Look what we've done to this planet. We ruined it. We all hate each other anyway. What's the fucking point in saving the world? Yeah, we're only human. That's what people say. Well, I don't agree. In my view, there's nothing only about being human. Human beings are fucking amazing. We are amazing. Look at the stuff we can do. Yeah, compared to animals, we are incredible. We put a man on the fucking moon, didn't we? Yeah, the cow just jumped over the thing. And cows are idiots anyway. What sort of camouflage is that? Where can a cow hide apart from an open cast coal mine with thawing snow in it? Nowhere. Yeah, human beings, we are amazing. Human beings are fucking amazing. Yeah, we're not only human, but human nature, it's a complex thing to talk about. You get a few drinks and you figure it out, maybe. It's a complex thing. Steve, if you had to sum up human nature in one word, what would it be?
Amazing.
Amazing. Can grow up. No, I'll tell you what it is. Yeah. More interested in that. Yeah. It's a contradiction. Human beings live in a permanent fucking state of contradiction, don't we? Because yes, we could build the most amazing things, yeah? Create the most amazing machines, write amazing poetry, though I'm not fucking interested. Yeah? We could do amazing stuff, right? But the truth is we're also the biggest load of lazy, fat, useless bastards on the planet. If we can avoid doing something, we fucking will. And if you want a good example, something that explains this to you fully, if you want to see human nature laid out in front of your fucking eyes, go to an airport and look at the travelator at the airport. That airport travelator. Yeah, an amazing mechanical magic carpet, yeah, that whisks you from A to B quicker than if you walked yourself. You get on it and you're plucked along, aren't you? God, fucking amazing. Yeah, off you go. An incredible device, yeah, an amazing machine. And you think of the work that went into that. You think of the initial eureka moment. Someone said, we're going to build a walkway that goes from A to B, so it gets people from A to B quicker than if they walk themselves. Yeah, I'll call an engineer. He calls an engineer. He says, I want to make a walkway that goes from A, gets people from A to B, quicker if they walk themselves. What do you reckon? Yeah, so they get their team on it. They get working. They get cracking. They get electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, experts in gearing, experts in the rubber fucking handle. Yeah, whether they go glass or metal for the side panels. They draw up a spec. The first spec doesn't work. They draw up a second spec. They get an energy specialist. Yeah, they get someone to do the lubrication for the moving parts. They get working. They build the first working prototype. There's niggling problems, teething troubles. They build a second working prototype. Yeah, and it gets working. They roll out the first production model. They got people going from A to B quicker than if they walk themselves. You think of the effort, the hard work, the graft, the imagination. You think if they then work it, sell it all over the world. They've got to write a manual in 174 fucking languages for engineers all over the world to fix the fucking thing when it breaks down. You think of the effort, the graft, the hard work, the imagination. You think of the human cost. You think of the families, family weekends ruined by deadlines. You think of the family holidays, the marriages crumbling, the hard work, the effort, all to get people from A to B quicker than if they walk themselves. And then you get to the airport, you get on the travelator, and you find yourself behind some fat who won't walk. And because of a machine designed to get you from A to B quicker than if you walk yourself, you're going from A to B slower than if you walk yourself. And that's human nature. That's human nature. Contradiction. And why are we in that permanent state of contradiction? Because the raw materials of humanity are in permanent contradiction. The raw materials. Now, horoscope people will tell you there's 12 kinds of people. That's bollocks, isn't it? Only gullible Geminis believe that. It's bollocks. There are actually only 2 kinds of people in the world. 2. That's all. Men! 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 Yeah. And women. 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 Mim. Man! Yeah. And mim. That's all there is. That's all we got in this audience tonight. It's men and women here. Yeah? Look at this front row. It's all we got. It's men and women. Men, women, women, men, 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 women, men, men, women, women, men, women, men, men, women. That's all we fucking got. Men and women. The fat blokes, they're men. Yeah. Some of them twice as big as an ordinary man, but they're still just men. Men and women, that's all there is. Men who love women. And we do. We fucking love you. We love you. Please come back. Yeah, women who love men, and you do. And it's extraordinary. We don't fucking believe it, do we, fellas? Every man in a loving relationship, he's always watching his back. He's thinking, this is impossible. This is impossible. She can't possibly fucking love me. I've seen my nuts in the mirror. They're horrible. And me bumhole. Yeah, men who love men. No, it was nice, but I didn't like it. I was never confused. And of course, women who love women, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, you've seen that once. Every time you close your eyes, there it is again. Repeating, running itself over and over again like a broken Sky Plus. God, stop it, girls. Now, men and women, that's all there is. And men and women are different. We are different. Yeah? Because we're not the same. Therefore, logically, it is impossible for us to be equal. Good, got away with it. Now, point is, men and women are different. Now, there's stereotypes about men and women, and some of the stereotypes maybe help explain it all. Now, Karen, you'd probably agree that women are better at communicating than men. Would you say that, love? Yeah. I think it's true. I think it's fair to say that women are better at communicating than men. You are, ladies, you are. Give yourselves a little round of applause for that. You are. Better. Well done, girls. You're better at communicating than men, yeah? Yeah, there's lots of reasons for this, but you are far better at it. I mean, after all, you have a lot more fucking practice, don't you? Will it never stop? But you're better at communicating because you're more in touch with your emotions, yeah? You prefer to talk about a problem rather than just sit on it or swerve it like a bloke would, yeah? You're more imaginative in your vocabulary. You're more empathetic to your own emotions, to other people's emotions. Yeah? You understand that problems need to be solved, yeah? Rather than buried. You think more clearly, you communicate more clearly, you're more imaginative in your response to situations. Talking matters to you, yeah, in a way it doesn't to men. You have a better vocabulary, you're better at communicating than men in every single way possible. You are far, far superior to us in that. In fact, I think the gentleman now should admit it and give him a round of applause. Give the ladies a round of applause now. Fellas, that's it. That's right. You are better at communicating than men, but I do have to ask this. If that's the case, why the fucking hell can't I understand you? Hey, come on! Because a lot of women would say, Rhiannon, you'd probably agree that men don't like to express their emotions. Would you agree with that idea, love? Sometimes. Well, you're wrong. Huh? That's not it. Yeah, the simple fact is, we haven't got any fucking emotions. Yeah, men live in an emotional desert, don't they? Yeah? Flat, featureless, nothing. Barren, nothing whatsoever. Yeah? The odd palm tree of doubt. The occasional burning camel of rage. And in the distance, an oasis of love. Yeah? Which of course turns out to be a fucking mirage. Otherwise, nothing. Yeah? Men live in an emotional desert, whereas women, of course, live in an emotional playground, don't they? With mood swings and mood slides and mood roundabouts, and mood zip wires, mood sand pits with dog dirt in, mood giant wooden rabbits on a big metal spring going happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. That's right. It's the hormones, but you're not allowed to mention the hormones because of the hormones. It's a fucking infinity loop. Now,